Weka hiyo chakula hapa. Weka hiyo chakula hapa. Ni nini unakula?
Wameniambia mbweshombo.
Unakula kitu jui?
Nyama. Kuna mboga.
Davido basically nyama imekarangwa na mboga. Unajua nimeita Dapaman pale akuja onje hiyo nyama. Akaonja piece kubwa, nikamwambia akule ugali, akapiga ugali half. And then 2 minutes na realize umse amekaa na mimi chini. Si baridi? Ni baridi. Oh, ni glass ndio moto. Oh. Then kidogo na realize umse amekaa chini anaendelea kukula na mimi chakula yangu. Amla na alikuwa shakula.
Si kukula. Niliambiwa onja huko nyuma.
Okay. Ikoaje hiyo umesema unakula msolombo?
Sombo.
Karibishie wageni. Viumbe vya Samia wameingia. Karibu. Yakub
Malimweli.
Hati Yakub?
Malimweli.
Malimweli.
Weli.
Weli. Yes. Like that's your full name?
Yes, Yakub Malimweli. Yeah. East Africa number 1. East Africa 1. Cassypol I exist.
Your suti ni mbaya bro.
Asante.
Your suti moto.
Asante.
Moto nipanguzi hapa hivi. Hapo hivi ni kama umejipaka.
Nasema nemo chako.
Paka kwa kitu. Huyu anaitwa Dapaman. Sasa ukigoogle food unaona picha Dapaman hapo kando. Ako hivi.
Zipi karibu sana, Ramla Abi karibu sana, Mohamed Ibrahim karibu sana, Derek Sismat karibu sana, Sharisa wow, namuona Cassypol ndani ya nyumba, Purity Kanana happy Ngai, kuna venye machozi zina feel kutoka, Mofire from Moyale asante, Aribika DJ gotea Cassypol, Luna Eve, boss unajua Luna Eve amerudi.
Welcome back Luna Eve, welcome back. We missed you man.
While you were away.
We missed you lakini karibu. Welcome back.
Sipi, lea poa sana. Junior King, karibu sana.
Davido, this light is too bright. Let's figure out something to do with it. It's too bright. Either finya pale nyuma reduce intensity ama mtafute cover yake. That light is too bright. For the guest, even for the host, is not. Na kwanza inachapa tu guest directly kwa macho. Then also it brings the shadows to the eye. So finya ile kitu reduce. Let's figure it out before the show starts. I know I kwangi hivyo. So today something is very different. Unaona kama reduce kiasi. Cassypol unaifeel aje? Niko fiti. Okay.
Peter Njoroge niko ndani sana. John Temutendo, sasa Dapaman. Gotea bosi, mwambie tuko ndani paka mwisho. Annabel Kepkoech, watching live from Kapsabet. Geoffrey Kihara, gotea Cassypol. Cassypol wamekugotea hapa. Peter Njoroge, random person, boiling point, sijui mbona. Sawa tu. Trudy Alice, Dapaman, salimia bosi. Bosi umesalimiwa huku. Monica Atito tuned in from Mombasa. Asante sana watu wetu wa Mombasa. Monica Odhiambo, salimia guest. Cassypol. Muko Gosidonali, Cassypol looking like king.
Mashallah. Mashallah.
Guilamuna, much love from Rwanda. Cherio B, Dapaman, hello. Vivo Njenga, asante sana. Nasi Dah TV, fire see fire. Over Ndiek, locked in from Tanzania. Jonah Kirui, bosi, umeshiba kweli? Patricia Gidinji, salimia studio yote. Studio umesalimiwa. Alex Kiplagat from LD locked. Sam Kaboi tune in from VM. Duli niko ndani. Anasitansia Ngovo, Dapaman hi. Cyprian anasema niko hapa juu ya Cassypol. Uko juu ya Cassypol?
Sio juu.
Ako hapa kwa sababu ya Cassypol.
Good.
Karo Kerush, much love from Kuwait. Ramsey blessings. Cassypol, tunakusupport mpaka uchinjwe Disemba.
Wamebakia wiki mbili.
Sawa tu. Justa Katambi, big up bosi. Sadiki Juma, niko ndani. Vivo Njenga Alpha. Luna Eve, zipi sawa, zipi. Suti ya bosi ina shine kushine. Deno Kapkosisio, I'm watching live from Rabat, Morocco. Godfrey Kihara, salimia.
Aya, karibisha mgeni.
Aya, Cassypol, nimeshika nyama, kinacha tu nikupe jambo. Kwa salama?
Mungu anasaidia.
Na mimi niko salama.
Nashukuru alhamdulillah.
Karibu sana Obinna Show live.
Shukran.
Sasa hapa naomba tu nikusaidie na kinywaji. Tunakuanga hapa na sharubati, tunakuanga na expressway, tunakuanga na soda baridi ya Fanta, ya Coca-Cola, maji baridi, maji warm na maji ya fufutende.
Bas. Maji warm itaweza.
Maji warm.
Yeah.
Okay. Bosi,
Fanta orange baby.
ni kuongezea.
In fact, mse mwenye alitengenezanga Fanta orange inafaa tafutwe na ongezwe salary. Yani the balancing, the sugar, the whatever, the kwanza kupatanga baridi tu unaonja ukunywe ile chupa full. Kidogo tu. Na unasahau shida zako.
Ni kuongezea hapo.
No, iko sawa. Thank you very much. Na uache kuangalia hivyo. Mbona unaangalia Fanta? Si nimebaki. Umeoshwa wapi Fanta ingine? Nani amekunywa?
Yeye tu.
Si ushi ana omosh by the way. Jumwa simalizi hiyo Fanta full.
Ndogo umalizi.
The small one, yeah. Half of it ama sometimes quarter of it.
Hiyo ni show.
Is the idea, you know, si show off, it's actually the idea. Ni kama tu wase kujuice hata kwa nyumba. Even my kids know, you know, in my house hakuna mtu anang'aa juice kama ya kikombe. Like the glass ama mala. Because it's an illusion. It's just the idea of having the juice. When you put it in the glass half hivyo kidogo utapiga nini, ukipata nini unaweza ongeza nyingine baadaye. Lakini ati lazima ujaze glass upige kubo.
Gilasi isijae.
Yes. It's a state of mind. I have an uncle of mine mwenye anakunywa ile 3 liter. Hivi mpaka malize.
Lakini sio ndio sheria ya juice.
Okay.
Kunywa yote. Jana hata kwanza ulikosa sana. Mimi nilikuona tu unakula postcones kama sapa. Unapika aje postcones?
Mimi nikula postcones.
Si niliona mkikula postcones mumepika.
Ile iko postcones.
Nini?
Mac and cheese. Unajua macaroni? Unajua spaghetti?
Spaghetti najua.
Unajua matumbo?
Matumbo ya bucha ile.
Sasa kuna spaghetti inakaa kama matumbo. Unaona kale kitu kandani kale kana tube kale. So kuna spaghetti zinakaa hivyo kama hiyo matumbo, inaitwa macaroni. So you cook it with cheese. So it's called mac and cheese. Unajua cheese? Okay, unajua pizza?
Pizza najua.
Nini inakuwa juu ya pizza?
Nyanya wamekata juu hivi.
Okay. So before so pizza wakishatengeneza the bread, they apply the paste, the pizza paste.
Mogati ndio pizza.
Your bread. Then wanaweka paste, then now they put things, so sasa wanaweka cheese, wakisheka cheese, wanaweka kama ni nyama unataka, kama ni kuku ama ni whatever, wanaweka juu, alafu wanaweka so cheese na melt. So kaleka kitu kana kuanga kakifanya hiyo ya white kwa pizza.
Yenye inadanyuhanga hivi.
Hiyo ya kudanyuha. Hiyo ndio cheese. So ni hiyo tu tuliweka kwa macaroni. It's not rocket science.
Sijui ndaamini aje, lakini ile ilikuwa tu kama popcorns. Nilisema ndakuuliza. Popcorns, sukuma. Hiyo ukashiba tu.
Sukuma? Kulikuwa na sukuma hapo? Kulikuwa na sukuma hapo. Uliona vitu zako.
Hiyo chakula ulishiba?
Yeah. That was lamb. Okay, story for another day anyway. Can we move on?
Sina mengi.
Davido, tuende kazi. All right. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Obinna Show live. Karibu tena, karibu nyumbani. If you're just joining us, you're right on time. You're right on time to be part of this beautiful conversation that we are just about to have right now. When it comes to Monday, we do motivational and inspirational conversations on this platform. Yes, above all, we want to entertain you and educate you. So like this one is going to be very educative because the gentleman that I'm sitting with ni Chawa wa Mama, Chawa wa Rais, Chawa wa Nini, and currently he's been receiving a lot of backlash because he's standing with Tanzanian leadership. And a lot of people having issues with what has been happening in Tanzania, especially the post-election violence that was happening. That is after swearing in of President Samia Suluhu amid chaos and everything. The deaths that have been reported by Larry Madowo, the mass graves that are there. There's a lot that has been happening. And people asking him, are you okay with this? So we're going to be having a conversation with that one. He's known as Cassypol. Yeah, the one and only. Ama Yakub. Yeah, he's back. But just before that, I want to let you know the lineup is on fire. After this one, we're having Maureen Gigi. Maureen Gigi anakuja? Yeah, we're having Maureen Gigi. Then after that one, we have another Cassypol aspirant. Yeah, anaitwa Aroko ama Otete is coming through. Then also we do have today Justina Siokau. We're going to be having that conversation as well. If you're just tuning in, you have missed Flossie True Kid. A very interesting true kid. Yeah, he's a truthful kid. We've had a very interesting conversation with him. You should catch up with that one. All right, but for now, we are right on time for this one. Remember that we're coming live to you, of course, from Samaki on Othaya Road. If you want to try some seafood, this is the best place to come and do that. All right, you're going to love it. And also, we do have pizza, and nyama choma is also very, very much available. All right, having said that, just want to let you know that this show has been powered by Range Rover Center. For you who's having that machine, that German machine, I'm a UK machine, and you want to fix it, is it an Audi, is it a Benz, it is a Range Rover, you can take it to Range Rover Center. Hii December, usiteseke na mashida mingi sana na Range Rover Center wako hapa Westlands. Hapo tu Kanda Expressway hapo, wako inside. The video, pandisha. Alrighty, there you have it. So that is the best place. Nambari imekuwa hapo kwenye screen. Sasa unaweza wapigia simu pia alafu peleke pale mashini yako waweze kukusaidia. Alright, now back to Obinna Show live. He's been here a couple of times before. He's a family member. Amekuwa nyumbani hapa lakini right now sahi hata tunashuku is this still family ama ameenda akatusaliti? We want to find out. Wama coffee tafadhali. Cassypol is in the building. Ama anaitwa Yakub. Which one do you prefer?
Well, Cassypol is a done deal.
Okay.
Right now, Yakub Malemweli.
Okay.
And the brand name is East Africa One. Numero uno.
You are known as East Africa One?
East Africa One. There can only be one.
Who calls you East Africa One?
I call myself East Africa One.
Ah.
Yeah.
Why?
Because I'm #1 East Africa influencer.
Ah.
Yes.
#1 East Africa influencer?
Yes.
Oh.
There can only be one.
Who did the research?
You do your research.
Okay.
Yeah, it's up to you to do your research.
I got beef with you, bro. Me, I'm going to put it out there. There's a couple of things you've been doing of late that I don't sit well with. And that's why I specifically invited you so we can unpack. There's a lot of things that are happening. All right. So, quick fire. You're still a supporter of Mama Samia Suluhu?
Very 100%, 120% support of Mama Samia Suluhu.
You're still a supporter of Museveni?
110%.
You're still a supporter of William Ruto?
110%.
Okay, who else?
Salva Kiir. Paul Kagame.
Oh, you are a supporter of Kagame, Salva Kiir?
Yes, Paul Kagame. And Chikedi.
Chikedi?
Yeah.
Huu ni wapi?
Wewe jua tu. So ufanye research.
Yeah? DRC? Anuna Chikedi?
Vile una pronounce.
Shekedi?
Yeah.
DRC President. Oh, wow, that's interesting. Last I checked, mambo ilikuwa Felix Shikedi.
And the president of Portland, Mr. Eden. Bro, I'm East Africa One.
Portland? Portland iko East Africa?
Portland. Wewe Google bro, angalia Somalia bro. Wewe hizi vitu
Somalia ndio Portland.
Kuna pale hapo angalia bro. Hizi ni vitu nye uwezi kuzijua. Mimi ndo naweza kukusaidia sahi.
No, because you're in the political space. You know everybody just knows what they are wewe hapo ndo penye bread yako inatoka. You have to know, like by some me knowing the president of Congo.
Yeah.
How does that make me a better person?
You know,
unless I intend to go and do business with Congo.
One thing you don't know, my brother Obinna. Mimi ni Sudanese. And the fact that I'm a Sudanese, my village is in Bargazel, a place called Wow. Just the other day, I took KRG the Don and CMB Prezo to my village. To my village, where my great-great-grandfather walizaliwa wakatoka. About your point? So I am pure Sudanese. I have a family, extended family, a place called Gulu.
I know Gulu.
You've been to Gulu?
That's
before?
northern Uganda. Yes, I've been there.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
And then I have a family in Cassypol. Then I have a family, a place called Tarime in Tanzania. So, we are one thing, one family, the East Africa community. The fact that my name is Yakub Malemweli, where right now my mentor comes from, is called Abdi Weli, the chairman of BBS Mall. BBS Mall ni yetu, ni ya baba yangu. Una habari bro. It's from Somalia. So there I also have a family. My mom, uko yake natoka DRC Congo pale ni Rogoma. Na kuna familia Rwanda. Why are you laughing bro?
Can I ask what's in my head?
Kindly do.
Okay, let me start with this one first before I ask what I want to ask.
Yes.
Are you okay?
I'm very much okay, bro.
You're fine.
Bargazel. Wow, is my
They
village.
never ukuangusha ukiwa mtoto.
Bro, nakwambia ni kwa sababu, bro, this is the reality. Uliza KRG the Don, uliza CMB Cash Money Prezo. The other day nimewapeleka kwa village yetu.
Those are questionable characters.
You saw me in Sudan.
I saw you, but with questionable character. Well, how would I ask us KRG? I would believe what KRG or President would tell me.
I took them to my
They are my
village.
friends, but yeah.
Yeah, so the reason why I support Salva Kiir is because Salva Kiir amepeana amani to my people in Bargazel. And wow, they're enjoying peace because of Salva Kiir. The reason why I support Yoweri Kaguta Museveni 110% is because Yoweri Kaguta Museveni managed to flush out the rebels. When you're going to cut out mdomo, mapua, vidole, one of them was Joseph Kony na Lakwena. Akawafukuza. Now in Gulu, trust me, you operate 24 hours. You've been to Gulu. The brother to Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, General Salim Saleh, lives in Gulu. That is courtesy of His Excellency, the President of Uganda, Republic of Uganda, Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. And of course, the bad man himself, General Muhoozi. I've got so much love for them. The reason why I support William Samoei Ruto is because William Samoei Ruto is my president. The reason why I support Mama Samia Suluhu is because I have family in Tarime that are enjoying peace because of Mama Samia Suluhu. That is my decision. You don't force me to support the person you want me to support. I mean, you want you to support me to support.
Okay.
And I have no explanation. And I don't feel guilty because I know I'm in the right path. The other day I told you, kama tumeketi hapa, Luos wako kwangu wameingia kwa Ruto. Tukuangalia hapa. In fact, wako wanasema unafukuzwa na Wajaluo wanasema mbona wanasupport William Samoei Ruto. They were after my life. Nika support William Samoei Ruto today. State House imejaa na Wajaluo. Hata tumekosa nafasi. Sasa tuko huko tunatafuta njia nyingine tofauti kusupport our dini. I don't support failures, neither do I rotate with failures. I don't hang around with failures. That's why you saw me supporting Boyd Were and he became the member of parliament. After realizing ya kwamba supporting your brother was a failure. He joined me at Boyd Were, Mani Bior. Wewe ndo umebaki kunijoin kwa Boyd Were. I don't support failures, my brother. I rotate with winners. So count yourself lucky I'm here because niko na nyota. Nikitoka hapa show ina bust inakuwa sasa another level kwa sababu sahi mganga wangu ameniambia paka tarehe mwezi wa 7 next year ndio expire. So hang around with me. Nyota yangu iko juu, bro.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
So una believe in mganga wako, mimi na believe in Mungu.
Sasa mganga wangu nani? Si ni Allah.
Oh, umeita Allah mganga.
Bas.
Okay. What a comparison. Now the question I wanted to ask is this. Do you believe these things you say? Alafu wewe ujisikiza.
Yes.
Unajisikizanga, and then do you believe them? And then
Yes.
do you buy them?
Yes.
Because we don't believe you.
You can't buy them because you don't know me. You know Cassypol. You don't know Cassypol. You don't know where I come from. Tumekutana
You just said unatoka South Sudan.
Yeah. Sasa si nikikwambia historia yangu, why you so wewe ukiniambia leo wewe ni from Uganda. Lazima nikubelieve kwa sababu wewe ndo unajijua. So in your world umejua kwamba mimi sio Sudanese. Or I don't look like Sudanese because I'm short. There are Sudanese who are short like me. One of them is called Mark Kwampuang. I'll bring you if you want.
It's called who?
Mark Kwampuang.
Makom to one.
Mark Kwampuang.
And do you know the other guy called Pink Tecta? Hey, Cassypol! How have you been since last time we met?
Pardon?
Umekuwaje toka wakati ule wa mwisho ambao tulipatana?
Nimekuwa vizuri sana, bro.
I think the last time we met in town.
I've been around the world. I've been so busy. I think London nimepata nafasi. I've been around the world. Okay. I've been around the world.
Okay.
The last time we met, sikuanga nimeenda Europe. I went to Europe, fly around the world. I've been around the world. Nimekuwa busy, back and forth. God amekuwa grateful. Allah amekuwa grateful. I've been around the world. So nimekuwa busy na nimekuwa nikifanya mambo yangu.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. How's family?
Family is good. Of course, my wife the other day, 4 months ago, Ali convert. She became Muslim.
Oh,
Ali joined Islam officially.
nice.
And right now, as I speak, anaitwa Samia Muna. And I have a son, of course. My last born, my acting last born is called Abdul, the son of Samia. That is how passionate I am, and the love I have for Mama Samia Suluhu, Daktari.
Guys, this is a very serious show. Stop laughing, okay? We are being very serious right now. I don't want to see anybody laughing in the studio. Cassypol, don't mind them.
I don't mind them, of
Yeah.
course. I don't mind. You know, when I mean, if I ask you why are you laughing?
No, me have remembered something, eh?
Yeah.
I remembered something very interesting that Dapaman was doing.
Yeah.
Venye alikuwa mkula pale nyama yangu. So, nimekumbuka story so iko tu. Alafu Dapaman nimemwona pale kwa mlango yeye. So, so miss check history yako.
Ah, nice.
Yeah, okay.
You're better.
Yeah. Okay, nice. Congratulations on your wife converting.
So,
Does she know that now she should expect more co-wives? She didn't see that coming.
You know, I did not convert because I want to have so many women. No, converted because of the relationship that I want with Allah more. I wanted to be, you know, I'm very spiritual when it comes to, because I battle a lot of war outside here.
Okay.
Mtu anakuchukia tu, hakujui, anapigana na wewe, hakujui. And whenever God anakuelevate to the next level, whenever growth comes in, you tend to have so many enemies around you, including even your friends.
Okay.
The one that you've helped, the one that are close to you.
Okay.
The only way to fight those people is through bending down and praying a lot.
Okay.
And that's why nilitoka kupiga magoti nikaenda kubend the way mtoto ana bend kwa tumbo ya mama yake, kuambia Allah, please, heri nianguke kwa mkono yako kuliko kuanguka kwa mkono ya watu. Okay. Kwa maana hawa nikianguka kwa mkono yao watanimaliza, bro.
Okay.
And I'm going far. Na need support ya Mungu tu.
Okay.
Na hiyo ni mzuri and I enjoy every time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you don't believe in polygamy?
It's not that I don't believe in polygamy.
Yeah.
My grandfather from my mother's side alikuwa polygamist. The other side pia amekuwa. So it's not that I don't believe. And if I have to marry, I have to marry a Somali woman. And that one, even the other day, my wife had an exclusive interview with Jackie Ogaga. Akamwambia huyu akioa bibi wa pili, nimemruhusu awe mwanamke Msomali. Sio Adon nywele ngumu kama wewe. Jerere. Ni mwanamke Msomali. Because my mentor, my father, is called Abdiweli, the owner of BBS Mall. Aliniambia ukioa huyo, tunafanya harusi, shamba pia napata Somaliland.
Also utakuwa because of shamba?
Sio basi kwa sababu ya shamba, bro. Wacha kunijudge na mdomo yangu.
But does your father know that he's your father?
He is my father.
Does he know?
He knows.
Unajua unajikilimingi
Can you
kwa
call
watu.
Abdiweli?
Amejua
Mimi
ni
ndo
babako?
first born, bro. Natembea town na nini, ukikuja hapo kwa mall, ukikuja BBS kuja through me kwanza. Last hivyo napigia management naambia, hiyo ni mall yetu.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Mtoto wa tatu mwenye nazana mweka Abdiweli.
But I think the more success that have come in your life has come since you converted.
Very true.
Because Muslims are very, they're communal. They help each other, they hold each other's hands. They're very trustworthy, they're very transparent.
Yes.
Most of my Muslim friends, wanakuanga very straight shooters, wanakuambia, bro, mimi nasaidia wewe kufanya nini, boom. They don't lie hizi mojinga mingi. Then, hapendi ukora. So I think hao pia wamekushikilia sana. Even me, some of the Muslim friends that I've gotten, wananifanyanga vitu zingine mimi ushangaa saa ingine. Yeah, they're very generous.
And that is the reason why, not because I converted kuwa Muslim kwa vile nataka kuwa rafiki wa Islam, kuwa rafiki wa Somali.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you for free. The Somali community in Kenya have played a vital role in my life.
Okay.
Today I have like 5 Somalis who are my friends.
Okay.
I told you in Langata, I support Abbas Khalif.
Okay.
It's from the Somali community. Why Abbas Khalif? Because I know he will help the people of Langata, and I know he has a good heart.
Okay.
That is my friend. My mentor is Abdi Weli. I hang around with Somali friends. Na rafiki mwenye niko nayo mwenye akona nywele ngumu ni wewe peke yako. Kwa sasa hivi, Adon Jerer, bye. Bye. KRG is not my friend. That is just a young man that I know. Mwenye ni mtoto wa Mwindi, mwenye namjua, tunafanya biashara tukimaliza. And of course I have to at least compare maua yake kama baada yako mdogo, ako high. He took me to Sudan. Okay. He took me to Sudan. He paid me very well. Then nikifika Sudan nikakutana na marafiki pia wakanilipa vizuri. So biashara ya KRG iliisha kwa airport tukishuka. Na urafiki ikaisha. And I want to put it clear for those people who think that Cassypol is their friend. We know each other best on business. Ukiona nimeruka nimeenda kwa opponent wako, stop kukua personal. Hatukuanga na relationship. It's business. Tumekuja kutafutiana chakula hii town.
Okay.
Unapatia point?
Okay.
So this one I have to put it clear.
Yeah.
Today nikikuwa na wewe.
Yeah.
Uone yale imekuishia nimeenda kwingine, natafutia watoto wangu. Tuheshimiane tu, hatuwezi kukaa kwa nyumba moja na tunakaa the whole day mpaka asubuhi na unipay fare kwenda kwa.
Okay.
So nakuruka tu kwa sababu tumekuja kutafuta.
Okay.
Yeah. So kwa marafiki zangu, my friends, you are my friend and I'm not telling you this because nataka kujipendekeza kwako. You are my friend. Ukinipigia simu any day anytime na nikisikia mtu amekuattack nitamwattack huyo mtu nitamuuma. The way nitauma mtu anataka Abdi Weli. The way nitauma mtu anataka Abbas Khalif. The way nitauma mtu yote anataka the Somali community in Kenya. You attack the Somali community in Kenya, I bite you because I know they're true brothers. I have.
Okay.
The way mtu atashika Samia Suluhu amuongeleshe, tutapigana mpaka asubuhi. The way mtu ataongea vibaya kuhusu Yoweri Kaguta Museveni na kuuma mpaka masikio. I am loyal to these people. Why? Because they have done something that today nimeona kwa community yangu, nimeona kwa watu wangu na kwa maisha yangu.
Okay.
So stop telling me, don't stop. Wewe mtoto mdogo toddler, you're telling me Cassypol, are you supporting Mama Samia Suluhu? I will support Mama. And for your information, if you're my friend, una hate Mama Samia Suluhu, block my number, delete my number. I don't want to be your friend, neither to associate with you.
Okay.
You're my brother. Kama unachukia Mama Samia, tafadhali hata uhusiano wangu mimi na yeye.
Oh, yeye unaniambia mimi?
Na si wewe ndio ulikuwa na.
Oh, mimi nilikuwa nafikiria I'm talking third person.
Nakwambia lakini mimi najua una shida na mama.
No, I'm not capable of hating.
Yes.
And hate is also a very strong word. I might disagree with a few things she's doing.
Yes.
The same as the president, our president, the same as Museveni and the next person.
Yes.
Even you, even my bro Mosh and the rest, even my teams, we disagree.
Yes.
But it doesn't get to a point. Do you know hate, bro?
Yes.
You see the way love is a strong thing, hate is the same thing. Hey, do I even have the energy to do that? So I don't. But I disagree with a few things. But remember, I'm not from Tanzania.
Yes.
But all I can do as a media personality is talk about it,
Yeah.
highlight it, just the way Larry is doing, and then you're picking a beef with Larry. And I'm coming to that. Breathe. Breathe, man. Breathe. Breathe. Okay. Before we get to that battle, I want us to talk about Cassypol elections. I want us to talk about Uganda, and I want us to finish with Tanzania. That's where Cassypol has been very vocal about it. But for now, I want to sell you some property. All my Somali brothers. Yeah. Firi. Kuja kidogo mimi onyeshe wewe property mzuri, property yako wapi? Yako hapa Getengela. Ako private property, prime land, ako na clubhouse, ako na swimming pool, ako kila kitu iko mzuri. Wewe nakuja na wegelea nyumba. Title deed ako ready. Anaitwa Highsob property. Angalia hii.
So guys, we are in Kitengela and we are starting something very beautiful, something that we've not done before. Look at it. We are selling a project that has got an Olympic-sized swimming pool, a beautiful school next to us, and just look behind me. We have a beautiful clubhouse. What we've done is we are still on the ground. Look at the kind of houses that our customers have built. Yeah, wonderful houses. This is a new customer building, and about 85% of clients have built. Just imagine that 2.49 can give you a gated community with a clubhouse and a school already operating within the community, and the beacons are clear. Come on a piece of this. What will you be waiting for at only 2.49? And this can only be from Highsob Properties, Culture of Trust. This is called Palm Ridge. by Hyssop Properties, and it's wonderful. God bless you.
Alright, sasa anaingia pale, anachukua property. Ako mali mzuri, ako legitimate. Abana iko mambo haram. Abana iko haram. Alright, so having said that, we're having Cassypol. Now we're about to dive right into it. Without much further ado, Cassypol.
Yes.
Before we speak about Boyd, you saw the violence that were around. Why is Cassypol always that violent?
You know, people don't know, in 2007,
Yeah.
I vied in Cassypol. I was 21 years old. And I was with Joseph Magwanga, Otieno Kopio, and other candidates. I was number 4.
Okay.
I was only 21 by then.
Okay.
And that thing started when, I don't want to mention names. Cassypol used to be very peaceful. But after some leaders ventured in politics over there, ikaanza kukua rough. Na over and over again, ikigrow, watu wanazidi kupigana, wanazidi kukatwa mkono na makichwa na everywhere. I think Cassypol, that is their way of doing things. And you cannot do anything about it. But under the able leadership of Boyd Were, Boyd will stop that nonsense. He's a young man.
Yeah, people think he's a young man named
full of potential. And even Boyd doesn't like war. He doesn't want hizo maneno ya kukatana. I remember the last time nilikuwa naenda kumvisit hapo nyumbani. Alisema kwa kijaluku kubet jomoko. Ayuro weche mardao. He's focused. Boyd Were will end that thing. Violence. Sijui, they believe that violence is the only way to win his election. And the most useless thing that is happening in Homa Bay is that nowadays, I don't know, the society, I don't know whether because of our culture, we are out of our culture, whereby Gladys Wanga ni governor wa Homa Bay, na ni mama. We all know that mwanamuke sio mtu wa kupiga vita. For the first time in Homa Bay County, wanaume wanapigana na mwanamuke ni kama I at some point na regret kukua mtu kutoka Homa Bay County. I think tu nibaki na brand ya Bargazela. Because men are fighting a woman like they are fighting their fellow man. And this is the problem that we have, not only in Homa Bay County, in this country whereby kuna hii maneno ya kwamba ni mwanamuke tu, hawezi kucontrol. And yet wewe unadharau mwanamuke na unarudi kulala na mwanamuke kwa nyumba. You have your favorite kid mwenye ni your daughter, you are a man. Sisi watoto wanawake ndio wanakuanga favorite. But imefika kiwango ambao tumetoka out of culture, tumetoka out of I don't know how to describe it, to an extent whereby to understand what is happening in our country.
So do you feel Boyd deserves the win?
He deserves it, bro.
What of the people who think he does not, he's too young, he's whatever, he's been spoon-fed, he's an agenda for other people? I sat here with Ajo.
Yes.
And Ajo spoke about it and was like, yeah?
Who, Ajo?
Ajo Mbuta.
Okay.
Ajo Mbuta. He was also an aspirant there.
Yeah.
He spoke about how there's a reason why Wanga wants Boyd to be.
Before Wanga campaigned, started campaigning for Boyd Were alikuwa active kwa ground. I was with Boyd Were kwa ground without Gladys Wanga. Alijituma, bro.
Yeah.
I've never in my entire life met Gladys Wanga. Napata?
Nakupata.
Namuona kwa screen the way wewe unamuona kwa. Wewe umemeet, of course.
No, I've met her, yeah.
Me, I've never met Gladys Wanga. I don't know how she looks like. She's my governor, but I don't know how she looks like. But I met Boyd with his kid, with his elder brother Proctor. Na wakaniambia Cassypol sisi, and I met Proctor and Boyd. Wakaniambia Cassypol wewe una support Manibior. Lakini Manibior tunaenda kumshinda asubuhi kwa vile sisi tuko kwa ground. Nikamwambia kujeni tukae chini tuongee. Aniambieni mbona mnaenda kushinda mtu wangu Manibiore. Unajua Manibiore is my boy. Manibiore is my boy. Coming 2027 tutaenda naye kwa ground tupigane kura sasa tushinde kura. For now nikamwambia sasa hawa watu watoe nje bro.
Wanaharibia kipindi si ndio?
Watoke nje.
Mtu akicheka tena na watu wa
kwa mela hundo wamunitupie nje. Now listen. I remember we met and Proctor told me this is the number. Cassypol. Indo number. Tumeenda kwa ground, we are campaigning. So Gladys Wanga alijoin tu baada ya kuona this boy is serious and the love that people have for Boyd Were ni serious. In fact, that day nye tulipiga naye picha tukasema Cassypol, hakuna penye mtoto mdogo anaenda. Nikaambia nyinyi hamjui. Hizi kampeni nye mnaranisha hapa kwa social media. Kijana nimekuwa naye, enda uangalie video yangu nilikuwa naye kwa village. Alikuwa ameamka 5:30, we had breakfast at 6. Tukatoka naye akaanza campaign door to door.
Unafanya nini kwa mtu 5:30 wewe?
Mimi nilikuwa nimeamka nimeenda huko chini Maokoto. Hiyo ndo kazi yangu shehe. Na kweli
So ulifika huko 5.
Aliniambia kuja tukunywe breakfast 6. Nikajua ukiambiwa kuja breakfast 6 kwa 5. Nilikuwa nimelala kwa gari by 4:30 nilikuwa nimepark kwa hiyo boma. Nimelala. Mlango ikifunguka hivi ikifagiliwa nilikuwa naruka kifagio nikiingia ndani. Nikapata Boyd Were ameketi. He campaigned. Na nikajua huyu mtu atashinda. Endo uangalie, nilikuwa na interview na Jacqueline Ogaga. Nikamwambia Jackie, huyu mtu atashinda asubuhi saa 12. Cassypol, unaongea kidogo. Nikaona mnapiga suti kwa bolo baseball, vile mnajifanyanga mkikuwa Arabian men wanapima wanasema Manibiore anashinda. Nikapiga Manibiore. Nikamwambia Manibiore, hii sio ile maneno yetu ya Facebook. Wewe ni boy wetu, lakini hapa tubaki tu tutafute madem na wewe tupige sherehe na wewe, lakini kwa hii ground vitu ni tofauti. And he's still my guy. And we're going to campaign against Boyd Were 2027 tutamkemrisha mbio.
Do you know if Manibiore ran with an ODM ticket he could have won?
Hiyo ni propaganda bro.
Okay.
Manibiore 2027 ndo MP wa Cassypol. Wa Cassypol constituency. Okay. Nikishikana naye vizuri kabisa. Tuingie kwa ground side.
Mbona kuwin sahi?
Kwa sahi angeweza kuwin kwa sababu Boyd Were alikuwa ameshashika ground. Sasa ndo tunaanza campaign. So Boyd Were, he deserves it. He did very well. He campaigned. He never stepped in Nairobi. He was busy in the village. Boyd hakuwa ikanyaga Nairobi. Once tu mara moja alikanyaga Nairobi na akarudi kwa village. He deserved it. And he's very bright.
Yeah. Was supposed to do an interview that time he came for the IBC thing.
Yes.
Then kufika ukapigwa fine tena mambo ikaribika. Sasa tena because hawako wamejua ni hiyo ndio inaenda kufanyika huko.
Yes.
So that's the only time I remember he came to.
So we knew that he will win. Even that day prior niliandika nikasema Boyd Were anachukua kitu. Na kama Boyd Were achukui, mjue kwamba nyota yangu imeisha. I can tell. As I told you, mimi sitaki kuhang around na failures.
Okay. Since wewe uko na nyota na unaona watu wanachukua vitu nini. Kisumu governor 2027.
Kisumu governor 2027 candidates wajatoka bado.
But unaweza ona nani?
Siwezi kuona kwa sababu lazima mwenye anataka nimuone anipe kitu ndo nimuone. Sipeani for free. Homa Bay. Gladys Wanga. 2027 we are supporting Gladys Wanga 100%. Paka kwa debe bro.
Basi Wanga nimesikia anaenda kwa vice president.
Akikuwa vice president tutawacha hiyo, tutatafuta mtu mwingine wa kumpea.
Okay.
Na of course 2027 Gladys Wanga akitoka, tupe the current senator. He deserves it.
Senator nani?
Senator wa mjui Kajwang. Unapata point?
Okay.
We give him because he's a sober leader. Okay. Anajua kupanga maneno.
Okay.
Lakini 2027 kwa mapenzi ya Mwenyezi Mungu, we are going to support Gladys Wanga 100% na energy. Tutakuwa tuko na pesa mingi, tutawaambia mama usitoe pesa, tutakuwa na kila kitu. We want Homa Bay remain pale penye mbaki because we have to support our women. Okay. Hii tabia ya kuchukia tu mwanamke for nothing because she's a leader, we have to get rid of it.
Okay.
Yes.
Gladys Wanga becoming party leader for ODM.
Of course, the party leader for ODM, I'm advocating for His Excellency the President William Samoei to become. He is the founder of ODM. And me personally, ningependa sana niambie, Your Excellency the President, this is your party. You are the founder. Right now, the party iko chini ya uongozi mzuri. And of course, we have Gladys Wanga, we have Oburu Odinga, mzee wetu tunamheshimu sana. Lakini kwa sasa 2027, go with ODM vie na ODM ticket. second round. Kwa sababu, I'll be very honest with you, whether you like it or not, William Samoei Ruto will beat all these opponents hands down. Because he's the only working politician we have in Kenya right now. Other politicians are busy working, doing their campaigns and doing whatever. The only leader, a politician who is working for his people and hafanyi politics is William Samoei Ruto. Whether we like it or not, he's going to beat them hands down. So tunataka hii kitu arudi kwa ODM, auwe hiyo chama ingine inaitwa UDA, isonge mbele, ODM ichukue kila kiti everywhere. Tuende mbele.
Okay.
Yes.
Nairobi.
Nairobi governor. I will be the governor of Nairobi. Unaongea na governor sitting up wa Nairobi County. 2027.
Oh, you're vying.
Sasa ujui na wewe ni rafiki yangu. Hiyo ni urafiki yangu.
Umeniambia bro.
Wewe nilikwambia lini mwisho? So the last time nilikuwa hapa nikwambia I'll be vying for governor of Nairobi.
Okay, so ipatie time kwanza ndo to make sure imerudi. Alright, mtuambia kama tumerudi kidogo, network imefanya mambo yake. Hadi net imekata nayo story. The video rada iko sawa, Cassypol okay, disillusioned. Adnet maana imekataa, net imekataa, Cassypol hapana, Korir sawa, kumbe napenda huyu Chawa hivi Ziet. Emily Agatha anakupenda. Okay, hebu mtuambie net imekatika wapi? Imekatikia wapi? Tulikuwa nasema nini? Ili katika governor ama bado ilikatika kwa MCA? Nyinyi mko hapa, nauliza watu wanatuwatch online. Okay, so calm down your titties. We're talking to the people watching us live. Okay. Hebu mtuambie hapo imerudi, ilipotea tukiwa wapi? Ati kwa wizi, kwa kazi, wa mudhende. Nimekataa hiyo story. Tuanze kwa governor wa Nairobi. Cassypol alitoka wapi? Net iko sawa. All right. So we're talking about Nairobi governor.
Yes.
And you said you're running.
Yeah.
And you're going to win it.
Yeah.
You really, really, really want to be the governor for Nairobi?
I want to be the governor of Nairobi.
Why?
Because I want. Because I want to be the governor.
What are you going to do differently that Sakaja is not doing?
I don't want to talk about Sakaja.
Yeah, okay, what are you going to do differently?
I don't want to talk about Sakaja. Sakaja is doing his best. He's doing his job. It's fine. It's okay. I don't want to be that politician that I'll come talk negative about other politicians.
Okay.
It is my democratic right to vie for that seat.
Okay.
But I don't want to become a snitch or to become someone that huyu hajafanya, mimi nataka kukua kwa sababu huyu hajafanya. Sakaja amefanya. I have worked with Sakaja. I've done even his project. You saw me the other day nilikuwa town nikionyesha project ni Sakaja amefanya pale CBD na kumcongratulate na kumwambia umefanya kazi mzuri. So Sakaja is working.
Okay.
So it's only that me I want to become the governor of Nairobi. And I want to be mature enough niongee na ujasiri ya kwamba I don't want to badmouth other leaders because I want that seat. Tukutane sisi wote kwa debe, Sakaja, Babu Owino, wote. Sakaja kiwin, sawa. Cassypol kiwin, sawa. Babu Owino kiwin, sawa. Lakini zikuwa ati mimi nakuja hapa nasema Babu Owino atoshi, Sakaja atoshi. No, Sakaja is working. Okay. Na nimekula maokoto yake. Sasa unataka kuniharibia tena huko na naenda kukula maokoto kesho. Wewe unataka kunichomea gala yangu bro.
No, endo kule maokoto.
Yes.
However, there was a video I was watching yesterday I think it was courtesy of Lightcast TV. By the Lightcast TV, panaitwa Lightcast TV, senior. You guys are doing an amazing job. Mazenandanga kuna hivi news item Lightcast TV. Yani they're shooting all the news items.
Yes.
So there was something I was watching from Lightcast TV. Sakaja was, I think, in front of the Senate committee.
Yes.
Sifuna was there,
Yes.
the others. And they were drilling him about the bank account system.
Yes.
I saw something very short. I even downloaded the video. I was supposed to today, but mama imekuwa mingi. I was shocked. So I understood in this video, from 100 shillings that is raised
Yes.
and is banked to this particular bank,
Yes.
the bank keeps 70 bob.
Yes.
What are you saying? Yes.
Now I'm listening to you.
That's it.
So 70 bob.
You're supposed to be shocked. You're not supposed to just say yes. For 100 shillings raised,
Yes.
they bank.
Yes.
The bank keeps 70 shillings as transactional charges.
Okay. Hiyo sijajua.
It's here. I was watching this thing. I was just like, yo, I actually downloaded the video. I was like, really? I was like, and nobody seems.
But let me ask you something, Ogo Obinna.
Wait. Wacha mbio. Si tuko hapa. Situpo hapa. Subiri kidogo. This is the video. Ilikuwa.
That if I pay for parking 100 bob and it's in the account somebody takes 70 bob, they don't take it daily. That's what the letter is saying, unless there is another interpretation. They charge you after the fact.
No, why don't you leave him to respond to that?
No, he responded. It's the whole video.
You've listened to. Can you
Sawa.
let him respond?
Sawa.
How is it even conscionable that if I pay for parking 100 bob and it's in the account somebody takes 70 bob, they don't take it daily. That's what the letter is saying, unless there is another interpretation.
They charge you after the fact. Irregular bank charges. Auditor, how are these bank charges irregular?
Thank you, Chair. The financial statements reflect bank charges totaling 68,424,242. They are irregular because they are not well supported. We are not able to tell how they came up. And also there are some rates that were charged, the basis of the rates. Thank you.
Okay. Governor, I know you must have gone through that query.
Yeah, that is true. And we've been writing to the bank about it. We are doing a reconciliation. We have the letters from the county from 4th November. They have the response. The last attempt was 4 months ago because we feel they charged us too much, that bank.
So they've done reconciliation.
No. So let me summarize. I watched the whole video to its entirety. So he said, this is what my governor said. It's very unfair. He was saying, oh, they are charging us like that. So we've been writing to them.
Yes.
The last letter they wrote was 4 months ago. Wanaambia bank, hey, niaje muna charge so much. Msakilipa so moja muna keep 70 bob. Okay? And then guess what? They're still banking with that bank. We've lost about 68 million in bank charges. This is revenue raised that is supposed to help Nairobi County. And okay, okay, you guys go with that video. It's in Lightcast TV, Lightcast TV Kenya. Check it out on their socials. It's over there. It's like 10 minutes long. I downloaded it, or I'll post it later today. But when I looked at it, I was just like, man, you know, now the problem I have with this one is not even the charge, even the bank. It's like you are a leader and you know this bank is charging us this, but you're just still there. And you know, how can transaction charges be more than the money you're making? Ni kama sasa mimi nakutumia 50 bob kwa M-Pesa. Alafu M-Pesa unachuka 45 shillings. Mimi nabaki na 5 bob. Why am I still sending money through that?
Okay, well, we've had that. Please, I'll give you Sakaja's number. You call him, you bring him here, you ask him those questions.
That's a very right answer.
I'll be very.
I like the answer.
You know,
that's a very smart answer and the right answer.
Yes.
Even though I just saw that video and I got pissed. And now that I've heard you just saying, oh, Sakaja amefanya pali pake, niko zile, come on, man.
Amefanya.
Okay. I'm not downplaying what he has done.
No, what he has done, we've seen.
Yes,
town.
he has done.
We'll give him his
even
flowers.
the Dishina County.
We've seen that.
Yes, we've seen that one.
Yes.
But now there is above and beyond that one that now is not happening.
Yes.
That me personally, I'm having questions with.
Yeah.
You get.
Kindly invite
But now
him.
when I have him seated here, we'll have that conversation.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so you feel, you being governor,
Yes.
things are going to be different.
Yes.
What's your manifesto like?
I don't need to tell you manifesto right now because mutaiba muitumie. I will launch it, and of course I'll have my Senator KRG the Don doing the oversight. He's also vying for Senator seat. So hii Nairobi tutaiweka sawa. Do you know the most performing MP right now in Tanzania is Baba Levo? Do you know that? Nyinyi mna elect watu ambao wamesoma, wako na madegree, wamefanya kazi, ndo wako professional.
How can Baba Levo be most performing?
Bro,
Brother just got
he's
sworn in last
performing,
week.
bro.
Where ataka unakota
Alikuwa
maukoto?
sworn in.
Sikia.
Right now as we speak, there is youth empowerment that is happening.
Cassypol, no, not on my platform. Don't do that over here. Hata kama unakota maukoto, don't lie to us outrightly.
Yes.
Baba Levo just got sworn in less than a month ago.
And he's working, he's overworking.
Baba Levo ndo na dancing is ama Diamond.
Diamond.
Or ni wa Diamond. No,
Yeah.
he's overworking.
He's
Helping
overworking.
Diamond release albums.
No, he's very busy. He even doesn't have time for Diamond right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wazema Cassypol is going for Senate.
And KRG the Don.
Yeah, KRG is going for
The
Senate.
incoming
Nairobi Senator.
Incoming Senator Nairobi.
Oh wow. Sifuna is going where?
Hatujui haenda huko Bungoma. Hatujui bro. But sisi tunajua tutakuwa.
Okay.
Kwa mapenzi ya Allah.
All the best to you. All the best to KRG the Don. All the best to Baba Levo. Now let's talk Tanzania. There's a lot to be packed.
I think
There's a
we
lot
were
to
to
be
wind
unpacked.
up with Tanzania. You've known,
Oh, so depose kwanza.
we were to wind up. We have my East Africa papa.
Yeah, sawa.
You know that.
Sawa.
Yoweri Kaguta Museveni.
Sawa, let's go to Uganda then. Ladies and gentlemen, so amesema tuende kwanza Uganda,
Yes.
alafu ndio turudi sasa tumalize sana Tanzania sasa. Kufinish kumalo.
Yeah.
You're supporting Museveni's re-election.
Yes.
How old is Museveni?
80, if I'm not wrong.
He's 81 years old. Nini? Unapeana signal na Jackie Ogago. Unajua ni bibi ya tumbili. Mbona mwangalia ukismile?
Naongea na Pamela bana.
Nipige bwanake.
Acha kunipeana,
Unajua
bro.
Pamela ni bibi ya Onana. Hao wote wako na watu. Na unajua ule ni bibi ya Dapa.
Yeah, it's
So you're supporting Museveni.
Yes.
You're supporting his bid for re-election.
I was even campaigning for him. 2 months ago, I was in
I saw you in
a place called Arua, Yombe. It's ni border ya Sudan and Uganda, and then Yombe ni border ya Congo and Uganda.
Okay.
I'll tell you for free. The noise you see on social media, those are just
Social media
a minority number.
Yeah.
Yeah, those small boys are in Kampala that are supporting their candidate, this former musician,
Changuranyi.
Bobby Wine.
Changuranyi.
I'll be very honest with you. The people of Uganda, 90% of them, they're supporting Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. 90%. I'm talking because I was on the kwa ground. I campaigned for Mzee, and they love Mzee with all their heart. The reason why Mzee is loved is because ya peace nyameleta in Uganda. For the past 40 years, Mzee ameweka amani in Uganda. Today, you go to Kampala, una party from Monday to Monday, 24 hours economy. Unanipata kiongozi? I want you to listen to me. When I'm spitting wisdom, you listen to me very carefully. Uganda, since Museveni took over power way back in 1986, the GDP was 3.9 billion USD. Up to date is 64 billion USD, 16 times more. Second in East Africa, growing economy country in East Africa. Hata sisi hatujafika hiyo kiwango. Remember, Uganda imekuwa na vita for the past 20 something years na kumekuwa na coup. Today in Uganda, the polytechnic that we have here in Kenya, that what is the polytechnic is free of charge. You just need to walk in, go train as a plumber, as a whatever, for free. Under the able leadership of Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. So we have every single reason as East Africa community to support Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, because peace in Sudan right now, as we speak, in Juba, Mzee contributed 100%. The food that we are eating here in Kenya, inatoka huko Uganda. Mzee has contributed, yani sijui, I don't know how to explain it. So let's not be excited because we are busy kwa social media. We support a former musician, weed smoker, the so-called, I don't know, what is his name? We support Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, and we are saying long live Papa Yoweri Kaguta Museveni.
Okay. Copied. There's not so much I'm going to say about Uganda because when I'm not from there and I don't know so much about them.
But I saw you at the brand ambassador.
No, I was
tourism.
there. Yes.
And you enjoyed
tourism.
Yeah.
No, what I would say, River Nile is
You enjoyed
beautiful,
it. I
and
saw
the
you-
rafting over there is
you even
amazing.
slept at
Gorilla
Serena.
trekking. No, I slept at Munyonyo
Munyonyo.
Spec Resort.
Spectral. And somebody called me akaniambia nimeona
But I've been to
Obinna
Uganda a
hapa.
couple of times.
No,
Not only
aliniambia
that.
nimeona Obinna hapa.
No, I've been to Uganda a couple of times.
Yes.
And I've performed in Uganda a couple of times. I've toured northern Uganda where I met the Acholi. They speak Luo. I'm
Arua.
like, nasikia Kijaluo lakini sielewi.
Conch wall.
Hizo same thing. Wasuka Kijaka kuna bika. I'm like, oh. So
Nyeko.
they're beautiful people.
Yes.
Yes, and I love their food.
Yes.
Luombo is my favorite.
Wow.
And Ugandan ladies, beautiful, very respectful. Their club life is amazing. Basically, their tourism sector is very nice. Okay, there's a lot of disorganization in the housing though, because nyumba zao zinaangalia kila direction. When you're in Kampala, you're like, what the hell? Hii nyumba imeangalia hapa, imeangalia hapa, imeangalia hapa, imeangalia hapa. I'm like, yo, you can't come with like, if you've never noticed any Ugandan watching this, no offense, Nyabo and Sebo,
Yeah.
but the houses in Champara, they look anywhere they want.
Yes.
Yeah, I've been there. I have friends there. Nani's a very good friend of mine, Eddie Kenzo. Been to his house,
course, Eddie
hosted
is
us.
my good friend.
I've done a song with him, and many others who are over there.
Umeona jiambia kwa expressway.
Yeah,
Entebbe,
yeah,
Kampala
yeah,
Road.
yeah.
They have a modern airport right now as we speak. They have a
Yes.
modern airport.
Yes,
You
when I
cannot
was
even
there,
compare
there
the
were-
airport with our airport here.
Yeah, no, that part is true.
You've not
That
said-
part is true. When I left there, it was being constructed.
Yeah.
So I didn't leave it finished, but it was looking way better than JKIA.
They have the best cancer institute in East Africa.
That part I don't know.
They have. They have Kira Motors, whereby they manufacture vehicles. Ginger Hydrogen, whereby this power pia inatoka huko.
Okay.
So when you talk about Uganda, talk about
No,
great
Uganda,
things that Mzee
great
has
things
done
they
for the
have
people
over
of
there, and
Uganda.
also I know that they have abundance of food. There's
And they-
so much food in Uganda, even the portions are like crazy. And the people are very welcoming.
Have you tested their ladies? Huh? Have you been experienced their ladies?
No,
They're very good women.
good for you.
No, not me, because me I'm Muslim. I don't do that.
Then how
But
do
I
you know they are good?
Because someone told me that he saw you with someone in Kampala.
They are my friends, the artists there.
Anyankole. A girl called Omogugu.
First of all, this is not a Nigerian movie, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, but Ugandans, all of them,
They are
are,
very
are
good
good,
people.
lovely people.
Very
That
good
part
people.
I'll give to them. About the leadership, I don't know so much.
And we
Because-
have bad man General Muhozi.
Yes, that's their leadership. Now, like myself, this
No,
is
he's
what
the
most
CDF.
people-
He's the CDF.
but it's part of the leadership. But this is what I always do.
Yeah.
If something does not affect me directly,
Yes.
I don't bother with it. So like today someone told me, oh, but you know Cassypol lives. I'm like, no, why do I want to know where Cassypol lives? Me, I know Cassypol, we meet in town, we sit down, we have a conversation, we have lunch, nini. Nikaanza kuchamba, no. So like Uganda, about the leadership, nini, I know the president has been there for a long time. Yes, I know it's been a long time. And I know also Bobby Wine is coming with a different change that he envisions and for his people.
Yes.
But now Ugandans have a decision to make. That is why, now wrapping up with the Uganda politics, now let's come back to where now your forte is. Tanzania, where the problem is. Let's address the elephant in the room. Let's go to TZ.
TZ.
Alrighty?
Bongo.
That's where I want us to go.
Yeah.
Mr. Frames Kenya, you're doing an upgrade of your house. I want you to jump onto Mr. Frames Kenya. They're going to do for you interior deco, interior design like no other. Check this out. And then when we come back, we're going to be talking about Tanzania and its politics.
Wow, are your walls looking plain and uninspired? Transform your space with premium wall panels, elegant marble PVC with stunning backlighting, and modern floating TV stands. All designed to give your home a luxurious, timeless finish. At Mr. Frames Kenya, we offer top quality designs at unbeatable prices. Whether you're going to a classic or modern look, we've got the perfect solution for your home or office. Call or WhatsApp us today on 0705 759 102 or connect with us on social media. Mr. Frames Kenya. Mr. Frames Kenya, where style meets affordability.
I ain't tryna be your ex, so don't call me if you ain't.
For me, it's not the problems I want.
Okay.
I can already tell she's a drama queen.
Hata amekubaliana na wewe.
She's a drama queen, I can tell.
Umesema wewe ni zile shida. All right. Welcome back. This is Obinna Show live. We're having Cassypol in the house. Chawa Mama, Chawa Museveni, Chawa Salva Kiir, Chawa Ruto. Is a Chawa for everybody. Now we're going to be talking matters Tanzania. The elections just got concluded. And the president won with 91%. Does that make mathematical sense to you?
You know, the problem is that you people don't understand what happened, and you are very vocal on social media, especially the young Kenyans who don't understand the dynamic of politics.
Okay. Please enlighten us.
The election, the major opposition, nye wanajita Chadema, walikata kuingia uchaguzi. They boycotted the election, and they said we are not going to be part and parcel of this election.
Why?
They had their own reason.
Did you hear them say that?
Are you getting my point?
Did you hear them
they
say
boycotted? How do you even boycott election and you want reforms at the last minute?
Okay.
When they boycotted the election, there was no opposition. So Mama had to win 90, 99, whatever, 90 something point something percent, because his people came out and voted for Mama.
Okay.
So tuache tabia kusema ya kwamba alipiga. Chadema did not participate in that election. All these rumors going around, we understand, tunajua ni ya kwamba there is interest and the West in a push your interest through some people, some individuals.
Okay.
Just to taint Mama and to make Mama look like a bad person. I'll tell you for free. There is this animal called democracy that was introduced in Africa by the West. Kuna mwanafilosofia anaitwa Plato. Go read the book called The Republic. Aliongea kuhusu the best and the worst ruling system, the government ruling system. And among the worst ruling system is democracy and then the tyranny. Democracy is a tool used by the West kwa kuhakikisha ya kwamba if you are a leader, if you don't play along with them, they tint you. And democracy iko na mandugu wake wawili ambao tuko nao ni human rights na tuko nao ni international media house that we all know. I don't want to mention their name. Now democracy comes in, they put the multi-party ambapo kuna opposition inawasha moto, human rights comes in, and then the international media comes in, where your brother works in. I don't want to mention his name. So wakisha tint, wanena wanaambia leader, now you see the world inakuangalia kwa different eyes. You need to do what we want. And if a leader is weak, definitely at a bow before the so-called white people. Mama Samia Suluhu is dedicated. She's dedicated. She loves her country so much. That's why I'm maintaining her peace. That's why I made a reconciliation. That's why today as we speak, anasema, come, let's work together and find a way forward.
Okay.
Yes.
The video, we have some videos of Cassypol. Do you have them? Drop it like it's hot.
Vyombo vya habari ni kuelezea habari vile inafaa kuelezewa. Nimeona hiyo documentary ambayo wewe umeniuliza kwamba nimeiona na nimeitazama vizuri sana, lakini mbona wasielezee story ambayo ni yote complete story ambayo ilifika kiwango nyemefika? Mbona wajaelezea kwamba kuna wanawake ambao walibakwa na majambazi fulani pale? Mbona wajaongelea kuhusu kuna maaskari ambao ni askari wa jeshi ya polisi walipigwa risasi na watu ambao hawakujulikana, pia waandamano, watu waliharibiwa mali? Mbona wajielezea? Chochea ghasia. Ya pili kukaingiliwa na wanaharakati, alafu ya tatu kukaingiliwa na media ambao ni ya international kwenda kuripoti ya kwamba hivi na hivi imefanyika, na kuwa tu wakati kuna machafuko na wakati kuna vita ambao wao ndio wamepanga, wamejiwekelea na wakapanga. Mbona huyu mwanahabari mmoja ambao sitaki kumtaja jina, wewe unamjua, anatokeanga tu wakati kuna janga, watu wamefanyika, kuna machafuko, watu wamefanyika, hajai kuja kutangaza kwamba hapa Kongo kuna rasilimali ambazo zinachukuliwa na wazungu wanapeleka penye wanapeleka. Mbona asitangaze kuhusu hiyo? Mbona asitangaze kuhusu racism ambazo zinafanyika Ulaya, ambao Waafrika wanateswa? Mbona wasitangaze kuhusu Palestina? Mbona tu wanakuja kwenye mainchi ambazo ni bikira, ama viongozi ambao wamesema kwamba muwezi kukuja kupora rasilimali za nchi zetu, inabidi wawatumie hawa wana habari ambao ni international journalist. Naweza kuambia jambo moja, zote ambazo zilikuwa na machafuko, ambazo zilikuwa na mwagaji damu, kwanza hiyo nchi utapata kuna interest, na hizo interest lazima zikuwe taken care of, na hizo interest wakati zinapokuwa, lazima hawa watu ambao ni wakoloni watumie kwanza wanasiasa, watumie mara ya pili wanaharakati, alafu watumie mara ya tatu vyombo vya habari, alafu wanapoenda kueneza hiyo habari wanaenda kublackmail viongozi, kuambia unaona watu wako umeona kitu ambayo imetokea, utatupa rasilimali ama tuendelee kukuchafulia. Lakini kama kiongozi anatishika, kwa sababu wewe mwananchi wa kawaida unafurahi, unasema kwamba haya imefanyika, imeonekana, wanakugonganisha na kiongozi wako, wanaamua sasa, wanasema kwamba ndio tupoesha haya mambo, lazima ufanye vile sisi wakoloni tunataka. Ukiona rais yoyote ambaye anapendwa sana na wazungu, jua ya kwamba ameuza nchi yake. Ukiona rais ambaye anachukiwa sana na wazungu, jua anapenda nchi yake. Haya maneno yote ambayo tumeongea hapa, nataka nikueleze. Yaje kaka? Fresh mwanangu. Mungu anasaidia. Asalamu alaykum. Asante bana, asante. Ukiona kiongozi wote, ndio maana ninasema kama hawa wazungu wanawapenda sana, ninakuuliza swali rais, mbona wasiende kwenye vijiji waelezee mazuri ama waoneshe vitu ambazo watu wanataka kusaidika? Mbona wanakuja tu wakati vita inatokezea? Mbona wanakuja wakati kuna umwagaji wa damu? Mbona wanakuja tu ni ya kwamba haya maneno yote ambayo yamefanyika inapangwa kuanzia na wapinzani, wanaharakati, alafu vyombo vya habari ambazo ni international. So ni makini sana, wewe jiulize maswali. Palestina mandugu zetu wanawawa, mbona wasiangazie sana huko? Na wao ndio wanachangia. Mbona in Afrika wakati ambapo wao panapokuwa na interest ndio wanakuja? Tafadhalini msifanye viongozi wenu waonekane ni kama kuna vile ni wabaya, kumbe wao wanashirikiana na kublackmailiwa na wazungu.
Well, Cassypol. So this is what I would say. There's a few things that you've spoken about that make sense. However, the matter that is now what you've circumvented. Umezunguka kusema wanafanya hivi, wanataka kufanya hivi, wanataka kufanya hivi. Hizo theories zinakuwa na some of them are true. Look at the story for Gaddafi and the next and the next. There's a couple of African leaders who've been painted badly because they were not playing ball with the West. That is there. For the people who've researched about it, they've read about it, it is there. However, now, what people are talking about is none other than just the election process that happened in Tanzania, juicy. And we saw people being killed. There are videos all over. We saw people lost their lives, and about 240 people were arrested and charged with treason, including there's this content creator who just danced to a song. And I think she's called Muna or something. Yeah, and she was charged by treason, and people are just like, come on, really? Really? And the number of people that lost their lives in Tanzania was unnecessary and was also ridiculous. And when people are talking about this, now you people deflect onto other things. For example, I saw the CNN, can I call it a documentary, a piece by Larry Madowo about how people lost their lives, the mass graves that were there, how people are being collected after internet was shut down and everything. When you look at that, it makes you sad. You're just like, does it have to get there? Because, let me just finish. Because looking at it, if the Chadema party was not even participating, even if they just ran a proper election, they would still have won. Because there was like no opposition per se. Even if she even just got 30 or 40 or 50%, she could just have won. So all of these things, you want to sideline them and go like all of this is okay. Is that what you're telling me?
Obinna.
Because you want to blame it, I think, on the West.
No,
was the West running elections?
I'm not blaming on the West. What I'm saying is this. Did you want them to lie that they have not won with over 90-something%? The people showed up. Ni wafuasi wao wale show up. Obinna. Let's stop being emotional. Let's be factual here. What your brother anatangaza kusema ya kwamba there was a mass grave. That place that alikuwa na satellite ameimulika ni near the city. Kondo is near the city. You cannot kill people. Even the military cannot kill people and go bury them near the city. If they have to bury, they have to bury in the forest. We have so many forests in Tanzania. These are propaganda that are being cooked by the same international media house, being used by our local brother. And I want to tell our local brother, you cannot sell your brothers and think that those people will trust you. They will use you and dump you.
So
why are they not talking good about Africa?
So
why is it that
all the
people are being killed,
pieces?
people are being butchered in Palestine? Why are you not talking about it?
Cassypol.
You are painting
it's
Africa.
Like you've not been following Larry Madowo for a minute, right? You've not seen all the positive pieces that Larry has done for Africa. Some of the people in Africa doing amazing things. Places, you've not seen that.
I have seen
And those
him.
are the places that have war. You've not seen Larry in those places.
I've seen that guy kwa maandamano ya Kenya.
I
have seen that guy kwa maandamano mara mbili in this country.
Yes.
Let me tell you, there are so many things happening in America right now. So many people are killed in America. But they have their way. That they do their things and on a brand.
So your problem...
America. No, I'm telling you.
Your problem is Larry covering...
And, it's not my problem.
You have a problem with Larry covering the bad things happening in Africa.
Propaganda.
Oh.
Kuongezea propaganda. Come out with figures that are factual. Tell us the way things are. In a manner whereby you don't paint East Africa or you don't paint your country.
So maandamano zetu za Gen Z, Larry akizireport, pia alikuwa anaongeza propaganda?
Bro, I don't know whom you're talking about. I'm saying about the... Sitaki kuongelea huyo nyo naongelea. Naongelea huyo mjaluo ukipara. Mimi sijui mwenye naongelea. So don't mention names here.
You're talking about Larry.
No, don't mention names here.
It's only Larry who did that.
Don't mention names. You know it's Larry. Me, I don't know Larry. I'm talking about this person that is coming up with propagandas. He works for an international media.
Hapana, mimi sitakualau ukae hapa uanze kuongea vibaya juu ya Larry. And he just did a report as a media person. Do you know Larry went to school, bro? Larry knows the media ethics. Larry has been in this media industry for the longest time. Larry has apoka tu so no aanze kupiga propaganda.
Report kitu nyenye right.
So hizo vile reports your right.
Report the right thing. I've asked you. Ali report ya kwamba there is a video that we have that a police alikuwa butchered anachinjwa kama kitu kingine. You want to tell me that
but that has happened. Even in Kenya, there was a lady police who was beaten up. And I spoke about it and I told people, no, we've not gotten to that point of fighting with police.
I'm talking about Tanzania.
But I'm telling you, the same also happened in Kenya.
Yes.
It's normally when violence starts, there's normally two sides.
What we are saying is this. When you report things that are making sense.
Let's move on. It's clearly Cassypol has been paid to come and
that is you.
Airwaves here.
No. Who told you that I'm being paid?
Si we ni Chawa wa mama, we ni Chawa.
Who told you? I've never met Samia. Who told you? I'm just being Pan-African. Nimekuwa mtu mwenye nataka kuunganisha nchi.
Cassypol, we are not blind. People see what is happening. And do you know today if your brother is hurting and you don't talk about it, tomorrow you'll be hurting.
Tunakosea.
Obinna,
unakosea. Why are you going live and telling people that I've been paid?
Si unasemanga unena maokoto? Si unasemanga
nikilipwa?
Cassypol hujaisema unena maokoto? Oh wow.
So don't. You
okay,
need
guys, Cassypol hajalipwa.
No, you need to withdraw that to the
Okay, I withdraw and I apologize.
Yes,
I'm
thank
so
you,
sorry, Cassypol, for thinking that you get paid maokoto.
Mimi sina makosa yoyote kupenda Mama Samia Suluhu, and don't force me.
Is that why you're working with people dressed as CCM?
No. My brother, come.
Hapa
pale penye nimefika mimi nitaanza kulipuka, labda you are the sober guy here.
Hata stories zako naona.
No, ongelesha huyu kwa sababu pale penye nimefika ukiguza mama umeniguza. Ongelesha huyu. This guy loves Tanzania, he loves Mama, and he believes in leadership ya Mama Samia Suluhu. At least you're sober. Talk to.
Umekuja na support team.
No support. I just met Eugene. So tumebump into each other hapa hivi. Kujaba tukikunywa chai.
And someone anatembea kama amevaa uniform ya CCM.
No, it does is Wazalendo movement. This is for green nini. Tell him about Wazalendo.
This is movement against focus.
Kidogo, I think your mic is off. Video nani? Akiongea nini jisikia lari? Hebu post wewe pandisha video. Ya utakuja hapo unaongea vibaya ya lari then you want me to support.
Wewe unaenda paka Tanzania nchi jirani. Wewe Mjaluo kipara unatumika na nani? Unataka kuwa na nia gani? Unapatiwa pointi. Alienda akasema, Tanzania kuna mass grave ambao watu wamewawa. Watu wetu wamewawa Tanzania. Wamemalizwa. Wamezikwa kwenye hiyo mass grave. Haya, pale penye unasema ni karibu na mji. Mjinga mgani anaweza kwenda kuchukua mass grave aenda kuzika watu karibu na mji? Mjinga mgani anaweza kwenda kusema kwamba hapa ndo kuna mass grave? Haya, kipiga pale na satellite pamekauka. Penye kumechimbwa na kumewekwa watu inamaanisha kulichimbwa kulikuwa na excavator. Kwa sababu ulisema ni mass burial imefanyika. Mbona hujatuonesha picha ikichimbwa hiyo kaburi? Mbona hujatuonesha picha mwili zikiwekwa? Unaenda unapata pale kumekauka kama hii, unapiga satellite unasema pale ndo walizika. Unadhania wanajeshi wana forest pale penye wanaanza kuzika watu? Huyu ni kibaraka ambaye anatumiwa na wazungu kuharibu nchi za Kiafrika. Na tunamwambia bila kublink macho yetu. Kwa sababu sisi hatuombi na hatusujudii makafiri ambao ni wazungu. Tunamwambia peupe ya kwamba stop being used by the white. Tanzania kulikuwa na maandamano ambayo iko sawa, ambao watu wanajitokeza kufanya maandamano ya amani. Lakini kukatokea na wahuni ambao waliingilia. Hawa wahuni walipoingilia maandamano kama haya, ikakuwa ni ya kwamba kuna watu paka wanabakwa, na hawa wahuni walikuwa na intention ya kupendua serikali ya Mama Samia Suluhu. Hizi ni vitu ambazo haziwezi kuongelewa. Ninaambia Watanzania ya kwamba yale ambayo yaliongelewa na kipara Mjaluo yote wakae chini wajiulize ya kwamba mvua ilianza kuwapigia wapi. Pendeni nchi yenu. Huyu ni kibaraka ya wazungu.
the channel, and I'm speaking from a point of as a media personnel. I understand there are ethics in media, but then the major point of contention for the government of Tanzania is at least you should have waited.
We don't have sound. Why don't we have sound? And how have we not noticed that we don't have sound?
All the show.
Iko wapi? Nick, why don't we have sound? There's no sound. All this conversation he's been having, there's no sound since he started talking.
Channel, and I'm speaking from a point of as a media personnel. I understand there are ethics in media, but then the major point of contention for the government of Tanzania is at least you should have waited.
We don't have sound. Why don't we have sound? Hi, is the sound back now? Guys, let us know in the comment section if the sound is back now. Let us know if the sound is back. Tuambie sound imerudi, sound imerudi. Sound imerudi. Sound iko aje? Is it back? 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 Ati Cassypol amekula sound. Imerudi, it's okay. Haya, tuliwapotelea wapi kwa sound ndio tujue penye tunaanzia. Tuliwapotelelea wapi? Tuliwapotelezea wapi kwa sound? After the clip of Cassypol, after the clip of Cassypol, so I think we'll start again. So let's start with the introduction. You are?
My name is Obinna Show. I'm the founder of Wazalendo Movement Africa.
Wazalendo Movement?
Yes,
What's Wazalendo Movement?
Wazalendo Movement this is a movement for climate advocacy.
Climate?
Yes. It is a movement of the jobless, by the jobless, for the jobless, but with brilliant ideas using smart farming to solve the unemployment menace. Like I always say, as much as young people can keep on saying, or the government, the politicians, or the private sector, no one is coming to create these jobs for us. We, as the young people, we have to come out, create movements, create groups, create companies to just push each other forward. Because we are not on the right trajectory. The country is headed on over 35% of unemployment. And we cannot just keep on speaking. It's easy to do advocacy, but doing the solution, it's difficult. That's why, as a movement, we set up greenhouses, we set up nurseries, we set up kitchen gardens, we set up vertical gardens so that we can give young people something to do. For instance, last month before Mosiri was taken to another ministry, we did a cleanup in the Nairobi CBD where we had over 5,000 young people coming under this movement to do the cleanup for the city and also plant over 1,000 trees where we have set up our Zalendo Grogan Forest. Uko chini penye watu wanafanyanga mambo ya kutengeneza magari. So we've set up a park over there for fruit seedlings and afforestation seedlings. So we are urging young people, as much as we want to throw tantrums at the governments, they are not coming to create jobs. Even if sisi wenyewe tuingie, ni sisi kujikakamua kama vijana tuweze kusonga mbele. So in a nutshell, that's what Wazalendo is all about, which we also engage in matters of waste collection, management, and recycling. And in this one, we are trying to change waste into bottles that we can sell. We are trying to change waste into bins that we can use to do smart farms. We are also trying to use this waste to convert it into BSF. BSF is black soldier fly. So for black soldier fly type of farming, this is the type of farming where midudu zinakula chakula za uchafu. It turns it into feed and it turns it into mbolea. So unapata hii mbolea tunaitumia kwa greenhouses, whereby now it is totally natural. Then also the same feeds that have been taken advantage of by the BSF, bado zinatumika kupatia samaki, bado zinatumika kupatia kuku. That's where also we have what we call azola type of farming. So watu wakiwa na time wanaweza tutembelea Mama Lucy Hospital, because we have a smart model farm over there, and also here in Showground at Jamhuri, where we also have a smart model farm. And we have set up in couple other places. But back to your question now, like I was saying, the major point of contention why people, rather the government of Tanzania, feel like Larry Madowo should have waited for the concerns addressed from the Tanzanian government.
No, Tanzania government, Cassypol.
No, just get my point of understanding first.
Cassypol was an issue with Larry.
Before we get there, I don't know their personal vendetta, but
we've seen the video.
But I'm speaking from a point of the government of Tanzania. They have issued statements the same way Larry also released a documentary. If you look at it, yes, there are people who were killed during the protest. Yes, there are properties which were looted. Yes, there are properties which were destroyed. Yes, we all agree there are petrol stations, there are lives which were lost. And we don't take this for granted. And we're not saying the elections, malpractices, election defiance, human abuse of human rights is not something we not to take care of. All we are trying to say is, as much as you want to report to say there was people who were killed during the protest, please don't say over 1,000 people, or rather bring these emotional tantrums to the people to make them look like, no, the majority of the people who were killed in Tanzania, more than 1,000 or 2,000 or 3,000 people. Obinna, you know very well, in 2007, in Kenya, we had a civil war. And for this civil war, the civil war began on 27th of December, when Kibaki was sworn in as the president of this Republic of Kenya. We had war from December to March, until when Kofi Annan came in to solve the issues we had. If you know very well, we lost over 1,000 souls in this country. Yet we had serious civil war for more than 3 months. So it does not make sense if you say Tanzania, which it had violence for less than 2 weeks, they killed over 1,000 people. As much as you want to hate Mama, as much as you want to say Mama Samia Suluhu is not working for the people, but factually speaking, you cannot say 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 people were killed. Those are massive numbers. And these are not numbers you cannot just throw around as something to play with. These are people's lives. And to mark with that, you've seen the European Union Parliament, led by David McAllister, who is the chairperson of the Foreign Committee. He has said it categorically that they are issuing bans and sanctions to Tanzania. We don't have a problem with that, Obinna. If you know very well, East African Court of Justice, the highest court in the East African community, is in Tanzania. So saying you would tend to bring all these sanctions to Tanzania so that Mama Samia Suluhu will be taken to International Criminal Court, that one we are saying no. We saw President Ruto, we saw the former President Uhuru Kenyatta who were taken to ICC. And we said no, as the African child, as the African people, we are not going to let each or any other brothers of us from this continent to go and get tried in a foreign land. They are white people who have done things that we cannot even fathom. There is war happening in Palestine. There is war happening in Israel. We've never seen these sanctions to Israel. We've never seen them. Why is it these sanctions are directed to Mama Samia Suluhu? They have done a budget cut of 156 million pounds. And if you look at it even from the government, from the Tanzania government perspective, they said these only comprises of 0.7% of their budget, which is close to 56 trillion. You understand? So as much as we want to say there is issues in Tanzania, as much as we want to say we would like to change whatever is happening in our neighbors, we as Kenyans, we also have a role to play. If you look at it, you've seen bloggers in this country. You've seen the likes of Cyprian Nyakundi. They're throwing shade at Mama. They're trying to say, oh, she should be taken to ICC. I think calling Mama to go to ICC is what we want in this continent. If we believe in this continent, if we believe we want to take this continent further and not the way we are, we should not believe for the white people to tell us what's wrong and what's right. The same atrocities they are talking about, they're happening in Ukraine. We never saw such kind of atrocities, or rather such kind of statements from the African governments. We let them handle their things. We've seen them invade Afghanistan. We've seen them invade Syria. We've seen them invade Yemen. But we've never seen African leaders come out, or rather even the East African community come out and issue statements say, look, we are sanctioning so-and-so. We've never seen that. So we are not saying Larry is not doing his job correctly. That is his work. He needs to keep on advocating for it and letting people know this is what is happening factually on the ground. But let me ask you, Obinna, last year we had serious protests in the country. Majority of our agencies died. Personally, if you ask me, I was anti-protest. I kept on telling young people, don't go out to protest. Because personally, I've been there with Raila Amolo Odinga. We've demonstrated, and nothing good comes out of protest. Most of the time, people will die, property will be looted, then people will come together, shake hands, move on. Young people who died, no one cares about them, not even their families. So I said to myself in 2018 when Baba had a handshake with Uhuru Kenyatta, personally, I'll never go to the streets unless we have the policy framework. If you look at it last year, we were on the streets, a lot of us. There's no single most policy that was formulated, Obinna. In 2005, when young people said they don't want yes or no, we had the formulation of the Ministry of the Youth. In 2010-2012, when the young people said they wanted changes in the sectoral change in the youth sector, there was the formation of the National Youth Council. Last year in 2024, there was nothing. In 1992, the same way when young people were so agitated, there was the change of the multi-party appeal, the repeal of the Section 2 for the multi-party. So if you look at it, we cannot keep on using emotions to push agendas. We have to agree there is an issue in Africa, and this issue is not just a Tanzanian issue, it's not a Kenyan issue, it's not a Ugandan issue. It is collectively all of us to say we have to push these agendas forward. So that is what I think at the moment.
Umesikia kizungu ndugu yangu? Umesikia kizungu?
Over 40 African organizations have called for the prosecution of security officials for the alleged killings of approximately 3,000 people since the October 29th elections, as well as immediate resignation of President Samia Suluhu Hassan.
Yes.
Okay.
What?
Over 40 African organizations, not
organizations,
US, not US.
Yeah.
Not
We are
UK.
talking about organizations.
Yeah.
Those organizations.
Cassypol, stay out of this.
Okay.
The groups which represent human rights defenders, lawyers, and feminist movements from 10 African countries say their evidence include photographs and videos that journalists can access. And learn the word can, because the others that we can't access. It's confirmed the reported 3,000 deaths will make the unrest of the East African deadliest political criminals, the whole things. And also, the United Nations and human rights organizations have earlier confirmed fatalities and arrests following the disputed vote. Okay? Comes down all the way. And here, they say that President Suluhu won the election 97.66%.
Yes.
Of the vote, or she got 31,913,866 out of 32,678. So first of all, these numbers don't, okay, it's fine. Let's do this, okay? When 2007 post-election violence was happening, I remember I was nearly shot. I used to go sell plastics. My dad used to have a shop for selling plastics in Lela Market. So that day I would go to sell, then also we had Simu ya Jamii. So the guys put some tires on the road, nini, and then the police came, karisazi kakalia. So the place where we're hiding people like this, upper juu, in that building ilichapwa risasi. Siga tumwagikia, ilikuwa mimi na wanawake wengine wawili.
Yeah.
Because watu wamekimbia kwa soko nini. So wakuko juu kwa barabara, so risasi ilipigwa huku na msia akaanguka, akaihata. But ilipita all the way kachapa hapo. Bro, you know, nilifunga shop, nilifreeze, nikatembea mpaka home. But I saw a lot of people lose their lives during 2007 post-election violence. Yeah. Then coming to the first finance bill, Mandamano, I also saw the young people lose their lives. And also saw how some other rogue police officers were dealing with media people and other people.
Yeah.
When people breached the parameters of parliament, I saw what happened. And even Juicy, when we were going back to stop police brutality after Ojwang's death, I also saw what has happened. And I saw how brutal some policemen can be. And also we have the good ones. And I also saw how bad some politicians can be. So when I saw what was happening in Tanzania, I could relate more because I've been there. I've been chased, tear gassed, water cannoned, and the whole shebang. Okay? And I've seen people lose the lives of the people close to them. So when I saw what was happening in Tanzania, and also I have family in Tanzania, my first baby mama got remarried in Tanzania, and she stays there with my goddaughter, and now her new family and everything. And they talk to my son. Even today they were talking to my son. So also have information of whatever is happening on the ground. And I have a couple of Tanzanian friends as well. The ones who are in the media, in the industry, and the ones who are just normal people. Okay?
Yeah.
So, on this one, let's agree to disagree.
Oh, yes.
On this one. I don't agree with you people, because clearly you guys have a vendetta, which is to Safisha Mama Samia, which is okay. No. I respect your hustle. I respect whatever it is that you stand for.
Why are you calling it hustle, bro?
Because it's a hustle.
Okay, allow me,
But,
with all due respect.
Because what you're saying, Cassypol, is like, for example, if that happened in Kenya, like today, I would not let young people get killed in Kenya, then I'll pretend like nobody got killed, then I'm saying, oh, international bodies are trying to take over, they're trying to change. We're not even talking about international, we're just talking about what happened in Tanzania. Juicy, it's not even a year ago.
But we haven't said this, no.
Allow me to answer. Just give me 30 seconds to answer what you just said. Mheshimiwa, about the 40 African organizations.
Over
40.
Yes.
Those are NGOs. We are aware about them. They're being funded by the West. Allow me to answer that. They're being funded by the West. We also have individuals that are being funded, including celebrities in this country. They are using this country as a hub to distribute hatred.
Let me ask you a question. Let's forget about these organizations. Let's forget about international bodies. Did elections happen in Tanzania, yes or no?
It happened.
Were people killed, yes or no?
People were killed.
Were people arrested, yes or no?
They were arrested.
Is that a bad or a good thing?
It is a bad thing.
Then why are we not talking about it?
Allow us to clarify.
What are we clarifying? Were you in Tanzania? When people were being killed?
To clarify
were you in Tanzania?
What happened in Tanzania.
Were you in Tanzania? We all saw it in the media, the way we've seen it. But when election was happening, we saw it the way everybody has seen it, right?
But I'm saying, like, I wasn't there fully, but I was there for like a day, and then I came back.
Okay.
So,
but you've seen the dead bodies.
I've seen the dead bodies.
You've seen the videos.
I've seen the videos.
And that is a bad thing, right?
That is a bad thing.
So what we should be saying, that is not the path to go.
What we are saying, the cause of all these things that is happening is that the 40 organizations in Africa are being funded. Allow me to talk. Let me just...
We're talking about people being killed during election, and you're talking about...
And it's the cause.
Organizations.
We're talking about the
so
cause.
Organizations are the cause of people being killed.
And these are the people that are even funding people on the ground.
Higher. Now, let me throw a spanner in the works. Opposition leader.
Yes.
You know him? In Tanzania?
Tundu Lissu.
Where is he?
He's in jail.
Why?
Because he committed a crime.
Which one?
He committed a crime.
But in fact, he was even acquitted on the eve of the election. Then he said he don't want to come out, he still want to stay in. Just a minute, Obinna. If you remember very well, before the death of Magufuli, that is when Tundu Lissu in 2017, he went outside the country to seek asylum. In the same way in 2020...
Why was he seeking asylum? Why do people seek asylum?
I'm getting there. I'll explain that.
Answer, Obinna.
So he was seeking asylum because they had their own political issues with the then President Dr. Magufuli, who had already banned what we call public assemblies. You could not even have a political rally in Tanzania. That was back then in 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020. So that's why he was seeking for asylum. The temperatures were not okay. But when Mama Samia Suluhu came in 2021, you remember very well, she lifted the ban on the political rallies. That's what made Tundu Lissu, Mbowe, all these people who came in now to make sure that there is political legitimacy, there is political rallies. After that, he started to advocate for him to vie for for this general election. But if you look at it, he never went to vie for the general election. So that's why you've seen Tanzania, which is a unique country. If you look at it, Tanzania is the only African country with the two states. They have Tanganyika and they have Zanzibar, which now formed Tanzania in 1964. And that led after the revolution that was happening in Zanzibar. So we are not trying to demystify the fact that there are not vices happening in Tanzania. All we are saying, Obinna, is let's not take our emotion let not allow our emotion take control to make it look like we had over 3,000, 5,000 people losing lives. We agree, even one person losing a life is not a good thing, and it's not something we should not be proud of. But we are saying, as much as we want to say Mama Samia Suluhu ni mbaya ama serikali ni mbaya, serikali ni mbaya, ni jukumu letu kama vijana, ni jukumu letu kama Afrika kuyachukulia hapa kama hii ni mambo ambayo sisi wenyewe kama Afrika kama vijana tunaweza kuisolve. Ukiangalia sana Obinna, chakula kingi chenye tunakula hapa Kenya kinatoka Tanzania. Mambo ya ukulima huko watu wametilia mkazo more than sisi huku nyumbani. So nakuelewa unapoona kile ambacho tunajaribu kusukuma si kitu ambacho wewe maybe unaona ni kama tunaenda against the human rights. But the truth of the matter is all the people who supported or all the people who are against Mama Samia Suluhu, all of them, they are patriots for the Tanzanian Republic. So the same way here, the last year people were supporting the finance bill, the same way people were opposing the finance bill, they are patriots. They belong in this country. So if we believe in democracy, there are people will say yes and there are people will say no. But because most of the time when someone says no, you want them to say you are yes. That's what brings the problem. But the way you've said, we can disagree to agree and move forward as a nation, move forward as a continent. And I'm saying this, if you feel the same urgency that I do, if you feel the same passion that I do, if you feel majority of the African nations need revamping, we as young people, we have to move forward and forge forward and consolidate the youth vote. The same way in this country, we headed for election in 2027. If you're not going to consolidate the youth vote, tutalia tena kwanza kusema Ruto aende na atakuwa shakuwa elected. Ndio maana tunasema kama vijana watashikana, kama vijana tutaendelea kungoja Gachagua ama Kalonzo ama nani atuambie hivi, ndio maana utapata country kwa the same way wherever we are. Ukiangalia sa even the voter registration iko low on our side as young people, we have to come out and also take this registration and also vie for these seats. Yeah.
So I'll talk about voter registration in a bit. Now, this is what I want to say. So I'm normally a very open-minded fellow, and I've come out publicly many times telling people, listen, when it comes to elections, don't force other people to agree with the person you want to support. Okay. If you like the ideology, someone they're paying you, if they're paying you, you go secure the bag. I never told the people, me if I'm paid, I'll go secure the bag. It's just business, it's nothing personal.
Sure.
However, there are places that I draw the line. There are lines that I don't cross. And when I see an injustice happening, I always come and tell people, hey, pana, no, this one, kidogo, pana. I will speak about it. What happened in Tanzania was an injustice, and it has happened in Kenya before. Yeah. And the most sad part is if we cover it, it might happen even in Kenya and many other countries, Uganda, Somalia, Southern Sudan, the rest. Because most African countries, we ape each other. Tuna copy paste, can succeed. And most of our leaders, when they sit on that throne, they don't want to step down. True. Most, if not all of them. True. Okay? And personally, I don't support that part. I'm not against Samia Suluhu. I don't even know her personally. I don't know her ideologies. I'm not interested in knowing that. I'm not Tanzanian. Okay? Yeah. However, being a media practitioner, I know a few things that have been happening, good ones and bad ones. Mm-hmm. Okay? Yeah. Including, we saw what happened to Boniface Mwangi. When they went over there, we've seen what has been happening to the opposition party. So as much as you might be saying, oh, you're the one who released them and managed them do this, we've seen a lot of things that are happening that are not good. But also seen Maendeleo that she has brought. Yeah. Okay? Mm-hmm. But bringing Maendeleo does not mean to downplay what is happening, which is the loss of life. Me, the rest, if you want to do. Corruption, you want to find out where Jibambe. But now when we start having losses of life, why? Because of the policemen. Who is in charge of the policemen? We only have one chief of command of the armed forces, even in Kenya. There's normally an instruction that's supposed to come from. So now that's where I draw the line. Obinna. Okay? Cassypol, I don't even want to talk with you. And even you, I don't even want to talk with you. Because I've realized we are not aligned in our thought line, which is okay.
But allow us to talk.
Yeah. No, you've already spoken. And you just keep on saying how this is good,
because you're talking about the police, you're talking about the deaths, you don't talk about the cause of the death.
You've already spoken. You said that the cause of the death is the external parties. Umesema international bodies that are funded.
So that's what you spoke about. Whatever that. You don't want to talk about what happened.
Cool. Now.
You've made up your mind?
Yes. And I'm very pissed right now because what are you guys are trying to sell over
but
here?
What we're saying is this, and before we sign up.
Let me finish with the voter story. You know why there's low voter registration in the country? Because our IBC is still using old school models to tell people to vote.
What do you mean by that?
Marketing, bro. Everything is marketing.
But
everything that is happening. Most young people, do you think you're telling a young person right now, go and vote, they'll go and vote because you've told them?
But are we really...
or Cassypol or myself.
Are we really going to change? As much as you feel pissed, that statement also makes me feel pissed. Bro. You can't say we need the marketing for us to go out. Just a minute.
Listen.
Few months ago, we were saying Ruto must go. We were saying we are waiting for IBC to open up registration so as the young people can register. So what do you mean sahi ati vijana wanahitaji tena marketing?
Let me do for you a very simple thing.
Don't you think it's our own issue as young people?
Bro, trust me, I'm the young people advocate and all of that. I've said a gazillion times. And I'm also in this space and I know how things work here. Now let me do a very simple dipstick, okay? Okay. Katrina, how do you register as a voter in Kenya? Kevo, how do you register as a voter in Kenya? Korir? You must have an ID. Nick? Same. Onesimus? You go to your, there. Pamela? Unaenda polling station.
Hey.
Jackie Ogaga? You don't know. Dapperman?
Gen Z's.
Hi, Cassypol?
Bro, you have to have an ID over 18. You go, you register as a voter.
You go where? How do you register as a voter? Where do you go?
So where the polling station is.
Where is it?
Not the, We have it in primary school, in Nagata, everywhere. We have polling station.
I've just done for you a dipstick.
But
these guys are in the media.
But I'll still not agree with the opinion on that. I'll have a different view of why they are still the same way they are. Because I go back to policy. If you just go to protest without policy, you're wasting time. And policy will have stipulated all this. Young people should have come out. Exactly me, Casmuel, Morara, all these people, Okayo, come out and let young people see. We've been waiting for the IBC to open up registration. So it is a common collective responsibility. It's not a responsibility of the IBC. It is as us, the people, who want to change the...
Bro, do you know the mandate of the IBC?
I know the mandate, but I'm saying, wewe kwenda huko si mandate ya IBC. Ni wewe kujitolea, unajua unahitaji kupiga kura, na kuna vijana wanajua 2027 tutakuwa tunapiga kura. Kuna mtu hii Kenya ajui 2027 tutakuwa na uchaguzi. So what do you mean we've had the opening up of the registration? Now sasa kuna vijana sasa from nowhere sasa wamekosa kujua kuna hiyo kitu inafanyika. Hiyo ndo maana nasema most of the time sisi wa Kenya tuko na hypocrisy and we have to leave that at home for us to change whatever is happening in this country. The same way we've been being told by opposition, shikeni kura, lakini watuambie tukishika hii kura tunapigia nani? Hakuna kijana katika hiyo opposition. So what do you mean tushike kura? But think of it, wewe Obinna, ungekuna seek a youthful or rather a parliamentary seat. Ukituambia tushike kura makes sense because tunashika kura tukupigie. Wewe ni kijana kama sisi. Lakini mtu ako in their 70s.
We are not understanding each other because what you're talking about is very different from what I'm talking about. That is the only problem we have.
Then make me understand.
You're talking about policy and everything. I'm not talking about that.
Yeah. You talk about marketing.
I'm just talking about awareness. Marketing is part of I'm just talking about awareness. What I'm just saying is this. In simple terms, let me say, I'm not even arguing with you.
Yes,
I'm not even disputing what I'm playing what you're saying.
Yes.
I agree with you.
Yes.
The policies have to be changed here and there, and also as young people are the ones to change everything. That part I agree with.
Yeah.
What I'm just saying is this. Our electoral body is doing a poor job in communicating to the citizens on what they're supposed to do and how they're supposed to do it. That is why someone will still go all the way to the voting point. Then on a picture of Baba, then I pick a take back and Joro. You get? And today, if I ask all these people penye kuna sherehe, watakuwa wamejua. If I ask them
exactly my point. It's our own nini at ndugu.
Unajua kitu nye ndugu anasema,
no, anasema awareness.
Anasema awareness ya nini? IBC ilisema kwamba wamefungua watu waenda wafanye nini? Wapige kura.
Yes.
Kama these people are interested to go kuregister votes, watakwenda, wako na kila kitu ya Google kuangalia wapi ndio wanaweza kuchukua kura.
Yes.
Hiyo awareness IBC sio responsibility.
There was a problem Juicy in the by-elections that have happened. Yes. A lot of people are coming out and saying there were no young people at Gen Zs were not at the by-elections and everything.
Yes.
But they're not understanding why Gen Zs were not at the by-elections.
Why?
Because they don't have kura.
What do you mean hawana kura na kuna 8 million hawakupiga kura ndugu? Na ni vijana na Gen Zs. Or what do you mean ama vijana si Gen Zs?
Me personally I think Obinna akona
mawazo yake
na tuelewane vile iko. Obinna tunataka kuambia kitu moja tu, tunakuomba tukwambie usikuje tufinye vile unatufinya ndo tusiongee. Tuache tuongee. Number 1, Obinna, watu walisema kuna wakati watu wanaenda kuregister, IBC litangaza watu wana register vote. These people are busy kuenda kuchochea watu Tanzania endeni maandamano. They are busy kutafuta clubs. They are busy kudate. They are busy doing their things, partying and doing their things. Uwezi kusema IBC jafanya awareness.
So it's priorities.
It's
priority.
I have not said it is not done. I'm saying they are not doing a good job in whatever they are needed to do. We have a lot of young... Bro, I've done a test here.
To get these people
None of these people here, including myself, know where I'm supposed to go to register. Unless myself, I took myself to to Langata when Jalango was fine. That's when I took my kura.
Yes.
Okay? But that was then. Most of the Gen Zs now don't have that information. That is what I've said.
Yes.
And it could be presented better.
Maybe now you say.
That is the only thing that I said, and we just did not agree on it.
These people are not aware that what wanachukua kura sasa.
No, people know because when tumesema, all of these 2,000, 3,000 people watching this live, they know, oh, kura inachukuliwa kura, but it ends there.
It's only that they are busy.
So ni wenyewe wataki.
It's not being busy.
They are not prioritizing kuchukua kura. Wako very busy kufanya vitu ambazo
wanafanya. Bro, some people really want.
Yes.
But they don't know how.
So IBC nini akuja kushika kupeleka uchukue kura.
I see what you're trying to do. Good luck with whatever you're trying to do. But that's not what I'm talking about, and you know it. Okay? But this conversation about IBC and do what nini hata imaliza leo. Na even the conversion for Tanzania hata imaliza leo. So, thank you for coming.
Give me a parting shot.
I don't want to give you a parting shot. So you can start selling your agenda here. No,
what are the agenda?
See the agenda that you have under your heart. That's what you Fedora umekuja hapa na agenda yako hapa. Mimi hakuna nafasi nakupatia. Thank you very much.
Na Obinna
umekuja kuniwezea kwa hii show. It's fine.
Unajua there is notion that is going around that Kenyans, especially the media personalities, the celebrities and other people including the human rights are being bought kuharibu Tanzania. We are aware about that.
Thank you for watching.
So therefore, Mama Talid,
I'm going to see you guys in a short while with Maureen Gigi. Cassypol amesema tumelipa.
Mama Talid bana. Mnaharibia mama kila siku, mnaharibia Talid by force.
Okay. There goes that. Thank you very much for watching this show. I'm going to see you guys in a short while with Maureen Gigi. Then after that one, we're going to be having Mheshimiwa Otete ama Aroko all the way from Cassypol. This one has been a very complicated conversation. I know we all understand it differently, and I also understand it differently. And myself, I'm pro-life, and I'm against, I'm pro-humanity, and I'm against anything that hinders that one. And that's what I will speak about. The rest are politics. That's why Mr. Kikuingilia. Watu wafanye tu politics zao wenye watafanya. But now, white is white and blue is blue. Opinions are everywhere, but facts are sacred. I'll see you in a short while.